Hey, this is Chris with Freedom Farm TV, and today I'm going to talk to you about my plans for the property, a little change up. So what I'm going to do is have a mini orchard here because I love making apple cider, hard cider, alcohol, fermenting it, but I don't want the polyculture apple orchard that my previous video that we had. I don't want that polyculture. I don't want that monoculture. I want a polyculture system with animals. So my plan, step one, I got it little. All this stuff is going on is little. I've just started this stuff, so this is beginning. You see a lot of these videos, people already got their stuff, 10 years implementation. This is probably year 2 or 3, really 3, but tinkering, 2 with a plan. So I've got a few fruit trees, but my plan now, implementation, step one, implement small nursery. Fruit trees, we all know, could be $20, $30 a piece, depending on how many you buy. Full grown, commercial. Start your own trees, infinitely cheaper, and in the long run, you learn a great skill. I'm going to start my apples, start my peaches, start my pears, start my plums, all this from seed and graft varieties that I want. I'm going to plant support species, which is nitrogen fixers, honey locust, black locust, any nitrogen fixing species. I'm going to do dynamic cumulators between the rows, and your standard food forest, but in a row so you can walk through them, and 4 feet spacing between the rows so I can put chicken tractors down the alleyways. I have basically my rows a single food forest in a strip, and makes it easier on a commercial scale in harvesting. But I'm still going to implement, and it could be even on a swale. I'm not sure if I need swales here because we do get fair amount of rain, but we'll see about swales and irrigation and all that. But deep mulch and growing annual and perennial crops in with the rows of trees in a block, kind of like Stefan Sobieski in Quebec, Canada, but tailored to a southern climate. And I'll have pears, I'll have peaches, I have apples, persimmons. I've found out that my chickens and basically all my animals love persimmons, so I got plenty of seeds. I'm gonna start persimmons, even though my family don't like eating them. They're for my animals. So just stay tuned. We're gonna start implementing all this, and like I say, animals. I'm gonna have chickens mainly, goats, and I'm gonna go with the Nigerian dwarf. I want a smaller goat. I was looking at La Manchas, and I even have a La Mancha buck, but I think they're just going to be too big for my property, and so I'm going to go with a Nigerian dwarf. They're a small breed and a milk producer, so we can make cheese. So we'll use them to prune, so you don't have to prune yourself, and we'll run them in between the rows with electrical netting and a solar charger. So you stay tuned. During the implementation, we're going to learn together. This is Chris with Freedom Farm TV. What's going on, Yipper? Y'all getting sprayed up?
Yeah.
You need it. There's mosquitoes everywhere today, even though it is middle of October.
It's in the middle of October.
Here's the first row I've started. A little bit of apple trees. Yeah, that's Mr. Bill. He's going to be start of the second row. And then I'm going to enter
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Since Mr. Bill died.
Yeah, Mr. Bill Mullison.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through and mulch this bed.
Yeah,
make it like a food forest. I'm going to put berries, annuals, flowers, make it look real pretty. And another row, so on and so on. And interplant these with perennial flowers, annuals, and run animals down the rows. Here's the first row I've started. A little bit of apple trees.
And there's also one cow.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bill. He's going to be start of the second row. And then I'm going to enter
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Since Mr. Bill died.
Yeah, Mr. Bill Mullison. So I'm going to go through and mulch this bed. Make it like a food forest. I'm going to put berries, annuals, flowers, make it look real pretty. And another row, so on and so on. And interplant these with perennial flowers, annuals, and run animals down the rows.
Look at this pedal forward.
Lean into it. All right, watch it. We got a traffic jam.
Traffic jam.
All the leaves are starting to change here in Georgia. Get your feet on them pedals, girl. Get your feet on them pedals. Well, look at Becca go.
Why is it tipping over?
You got to keep your balance, baby.
I'm trying. I still going. I'm trying.
Just keep it slow. Just keep it slow. Look at the colors on changing.